Hi guys, Ian,
Matt
and Tom,
and Blake on camera, and today we've got an exclusive Boot Buyers Club review of the Neymar Vapor 11. So Tom, you all wore these. What do you think of them to start off?
I really actually like these boots. I'm not much of a vapor wearer just because I have the slightly wider feet, but these I actually really enjoyed. Really soft upper, so yeah, I like these a lot.
Well, talking about the uppers, actual slight difference between the Neymar Vapors towards the standard version of the Vapor 11s. The upper itself is just a little bit more softer and flexible. It's got more of a softer touch to it compared to the standard version, which I'm a big fan of.
And then they're covered with this kind of Neymar special kind of custom design. What do you think of that? Some real nice touches with like the Neymar on the heel logo, and obviously this kind of upper design that they put on there for him.
Well, I like the two main colours used, the blue and yellow. I think they work really nicely together. For me personally, I think the details are a little bit kiddish for me, not too suited to adults. But you know, there might be some players out there who actually do like these aspects to the boot.
Yeah, I quite like the look of them. Tom, talk about performance. So you're wearing them on the pitch. How does it feel, say, when you're running around in them?
Performance-wise, the biggest thing that stands out for me is the Soleplate. These studs, the chevron-shaped studs, are unreal for traction on the ground. It feels like no other boot under your feet. Also, how it is sort of moulded to fit your foot, something different for me.
Yeah, one of the things with the fact that they mould it to your foot is that you can't take the sock liner out in these. So somebody wears like orthotics or something like that, you're going to have a bit of a problem, but that's all to do with this kind of moulded, the sole of it. They don't want you taking the sock liner out and changing it around and stuff, but it is a problem for Superfly and Vapor 11, whereas if you've got orthotics or something like that to consider, so just bear that in mind. So you guys might like the look of these boots, but you might be thinking that you wanted something slightly different, so there is like a Superfly version.
Yeah, you can get the Superfly 5 in this Neymar version, so the one with the collar. Obviously, Neymar actually prefers the Vapor 11 himself, but how much do the Superflies actually cost?
So the Superflies are like £270 if you want to go and get those ones, but we wouldn't recommend you play that. We can definitely get you a better deal than that, and if they go on offer, you're going to get them even considerably cheaper than that. The Vapor 11s themselves, they are going to retail for $210. Again, you probably shouldn't be paying that for them. You can get them in places less than that. And so US dollars, that's about 255 US dollars, maybe 245 euros for those. But you got other options. So instead, if you don't want to get those, you want to get something like a kids version or like a scaled down version, what can you get?
You can also get the Victory of both the Vapor and the Superfly, and there are kids versions as well. The Superfly Kids version is actually the exact same as the men's version or the adults version, so that's pretty cool.
So if you guys are considering maybe getting something like the Veloce or the Victory, then you should be only spending like £115 or maybe like even less than £100 if you're getting it in the right place. We can help you guys out, so make sure you drop us a message through the members area and we'll sort you out with finding the cheapest, best place to get whatever option is going to suit you. And if these are going to go on sale eventually, like they will have made quite a few of these, so they will stick around. If you like it, you can always pick the colorway up a little bit later once the price drops. Let's talk a little bit more about the boot. So if we were going to consider sort of other options, if somebody wasn't going to get a Vapor, they wanted another speed boot, then these are probably the kind of 4 other boots that you can consider on the market. We don't have, well, I do have the Puma ones actually floating around, so you could consider the Puma ones. Neos, but then these are leather. Otherwise, you've got the Velocita, that's got kind of plastic upper, but it's got a bit more of a collar. The other option is going with the Adidas range, and then you've got the laces on the X17s, a little bit more raised up on those as well. And the other option is the Furon, and we'll have a review on these on the channel very soon, so look out for that. So if you guys had to choose between any of these boots or the Vapors, which would you go for?
Well, I'll personally go for the Neos. In terms of how quality they are, I think these are the best quality leather lightweight boots on the market. The Vapor's biggest competitor is the X17.1, but for me, there's no question whatsoever which boot is better here. It has to be the Vapor 11 for me.
I'm going to agree with Maddie. I am a leather person, so I would look at the Neo very closely, but they're actually even more narrow than the Vapor, so I'd probably have to go with the Vapor.
Yeah, I think the Vapors is a great choice. Right guys, so you've probably got questions on these. Make sure you drop in a question in the comments, but if you want to make sure that we definitely reply to it, then make sure you hit up the members area on bootbuyers.com, and we'll be able to reply to any questions you have there, help you out, find the best place to buy them, whether you want to get them in Australia or in the US or in the UK or anywhere around the world. We'll be able to help you out, so check out the website for that. As I said, any questions, ask us there. Otherwise, go enjoy your football.